Welcome back, everybody. You are watching the Now Morning Show here on TTT, also on Talk City 91.1 FM, and on Facebook at TTT Live Online for a live stream. And we're going to speak with some members of the Bosejo Community Council, and we're going to speak about something in regards to World Recycling Day, which is coming up on the 18th of March. Where's my head? And also World Water Day, which is on the 22nd of March as well. With me this morning is Elizabeth and Raisa Belcon. Good morning and welcome.
Hi, morning.
So the Bosejo Community Council, just for a little French lesson here, you told me that it means good living?
Good living.
Good living.
Yes.
And, you know, recycling and conserving things would be a part of living well, living good, because we have a number of resources and we need to ensure that we, well, recycle and that we conserve.
Correct.
All right, so tell me what the Bosejo Community Council is doing in regards to World Recycling Day and World Water Day.
All right, so it's an appreciation, of course, for our environment. And Raisa is really the main coordinator of this particular event, this particular project. So she can tell you a little bit more about what we're doing in appreciation for our environment in Blue Basin.
All right, well, elaborate,
Yes.
Raisa.
Okay, so the cleanup was an initiative, well, basically led by the Executive Council. And we decided that it's best to have it in March because there's so many different events with regards to recycling and just in terms of global preservation, but water day, preservation of every, well, heritage site, I believe it's called. So the Blue Basin Waterfall falls underneath that heritage registration. So we decided that we want to preserve that natural habitat. So we decided, okay, we're going to have the cleanup, we're going to have different members on board. So we have iCare, we have regional corporations also taking part. So it's really an initiative to get the community more involved to take part as well.
All right, you mentioned iCare. What is your collaboration with them and how has it come together?
Okay, well, they actually messaged us and they wanted to take part in terms of getting the recycling bags, water bottles, and just helping us with more of the cleanup material.
Okay.
So we actually very excited to get that because it's a lot of stuff that we want to portray as part of our collaborative efforts with other groups in the area as well.
All right, so you said there's a cleanup effort that's going to happen. What day is that?
That is Sunday, 10th of March at 6:30 a.m.
Meaning this Sunday coming
Yes,
here.
yes it is. So we're going to be there bright and early with breakfast.
All right,
Yes.
nice. So can the public get involved, you know, viewers who may be from the area and interested, or is it something that is just within the council itself?
No, it's open, yeah. So we can contact myself at 377-7191 as well as
377
7191.
7191, and we know we could also share that number with our receptionist
Yes,
in
of
front,
course.
Noreen. So any of those who did not catch that number right now, they could call into the station directly, and our receptionist Noreen can give you more information, and they could contact and reach
Of
out to you
course.
after
Yes.
that.
Yes.
All right.
great.
So this is at the Blue Basin.
Blue Basin Waterfall.
Blue Basin Waterfall,
And
the
Dobler
cleanup
River.
effort is on this Sunday, and you said there'll be breakfast included.
Yes,
so that's
that's
another
the selling
incentive.
point, yes. Yeah.
But although the incentive itself should be, you know, to beautify and preserve, as you said,
course.
heritage
Yeah.
areas.
Yeah, and people actually come to the waterfall throughout the week, and it's a very heavily populated area for tourist attraction. So we want to kind of keep that up throughout the year, especially. So that's why we want to make sure it's in a good state and we're preserving its natural habitat. So yeah.
That is an excellent initiative. And Elizabeth, how are you involved in helping Raisa coordinate?
She's the boss, but so what we're doing actually in my area, I am trying to ensure that I promote it to the wider community.
Right.
So I do a lot of the contact with the various groups, such as the regional corporation and so on, and also getting the residents involved. So I'm heavily involved in that aspect of it,
So in the outreach
in the outreach, definitely.
and promotion part of things.
Correct.
And again, an initiative like this, it takes many hands.
It does.
But you know, as the saying goes, many hands make light work. So hopefully that there'll be a great turnout.
Yes, we expect it. We
Yes?
expect it. We've been getting good feedback.
Have you done this in the past before?
Yes, but not as this extensive.
Not to this
We've
degree.
continuously been cleaning ourselves,
Right.
cleaning the waterfall area ourselves as residents and as the council. But in terms of promoting what we're doing on a larger scale, this is probably the first time to this
So-
extent.
From the experience cleaning up the waterfall yourselves, what's the level of litter and garbage and stuff that occurs?
It's huge. It on some occasions we actually need trucks to move out, and
Really?
that's why we're so grateful to the Diego Martin Regional Corporation to actually bring this sort of heavy equipment out. So it's gone down a bit, but it's been huge over the past couple of years.
And what do you think is the reason why people feel okay to just leave their things there and just litter?
Lack of appreciation, I believe, for our environment, and this is why it's so important and so relevant at this particular time of the year, where there's an appreciation for water, there's an appreciation for recycling items and taking care of your environment so it can take care of you in the future.
Do you think, well, being that you have the Diego Martin Regional Corporation on board, do you think something like having proper waste disposal bins, for instance, on the site would help?
Certainly, certainly, and that is in the pipeline, that eventually we will get stationary bins
Right.
that trash can be removed constantly, weekly, and so on.
And because I think many times, aside from the persons not being conscious of the effect that these littering could have,
Yes,
for instance, maybe it would encourage people if there is something there,
correct.
in regards to infrastructure of waste disposal and having something
Right.
available that they'd think twice
Yes,
before leaving that KFC box there, for instance.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're correct. You're quite correct.
All right, so
Harry.
maybe that's something to think about and
It
and
is.
to
It is in
work
the
on for
pipeline,
future. As you
yeah.
said, yeah, it's in the pipeline. So that's some great news.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, Elizabeth Balcon and Raisa Balcon, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
this
you.
morning. And again, a lovely initiative in regards
Thank
to
you.
the Beausejour
Beausejour.
Community
There you go.
Council. I need to brush up on my French.
You should join our homework center then.
Homework center.
Yeah, we teach French and
We teach
Spanish.
French.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I need to have a chat with you all after the show
Good.
then.
Yes.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank